Hey, so I am back and I am feeling so much better. It's been a few weeks now since I've had the capsulotomy done, and I'm so thankful that I was able to get it done when I was able to get it done. Because I did it right before my birthday, not right before my birthday, but I did it a couple of weeks before my birthday. And it's been a very busy month. It's been a very busy August 2020, and I'm not sure what the rest of the year is going to hold because you already know, guys, that 2020 is a year for the history books that none of us have ever seen before, and hopefully we will never see again. But anyway, just to get back on the subject at hand, I had the capsulotomy done. I still have a little bit of swelling, but it's not anything major. It's normal to have swelling after you've had a surgical procedure, and I'm doing everything that the surgeon told me that I need to do. So I've had a couple of follow-ups. I had a follow-up the day after my procedure, and then I had a follow-up 2 weeks after my procedure, and I'll be going back in a couple of months so that he can continue to check things out. But he said that everything is looking great. I'm healing well. He also told me that the implant, because he told me in the examination that if he went in and saw that the implant needed to be replaced, he was going to do that for me, and he wasn't even going to charge me anything extra for it. I really appreciated that. But he told me that the implant looked good. It did not need to be replaced, but that there was a lot of scar tissue. So when he went in to remove the built up scar tissue, he said stitching me back up, that was a little bit of a chore for him. He said he had to do it about 3 times before he was really happy with the result. And I love to hear stuff like that. I love to hear that a doctor, a surgeon is really doing their best to make sure that they're giving you the best result. And because I previously had in 2010 a mastopexy, which is a breast lift, and breast augmentation, which is the implants or the boob job, like some people like to call it, I had to have some skin removed a little bit. So when the surgeon did the surgery 10 years ago, he didn't just go under and cut like that. He had to kind of cut up a little bit and under. So there was a little bit of a different type of stitching that the surgeon that I went to this time had to do. He said it wasn't anything terrible. He just wanted to make sure that he was doing it the right way, because you already know how it is when you're going after somebody else's work. If you're a professional in any industry, you understand what I'm talking about. When a patient or a client comes to you to get a job done where they were going to somebody else, you want to make sure you're doing it right for them. So that's all that really means. But I'm feeling better. I can feel the difference. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So pretty much this was the breast on the left side that I had the surgery on. And I showed you guys before how it was just like really bulbous on the side. It's still a little swollen, so don't really pay much attention to that. But I kind of showed you guys how I felt like my arm, I had to push my breast up because I felt like it was going under my arms. But now it's regular. It's just like this side. So it feels normal. It feels regular. And I'm really, really happy with it. I'm still a little sore, and I'm also having to do massage for my breast area. And the massaging, I'm literally using the heels of my hands. And it's kind of weird because I am a licensed massage therapist. I don't practice the service anymore, but doing deep tissue massage, it's not an enjoyable thing. So when I used to do that type of work for patients and clients, I can understand why they used to say, oh, that hurts, or you can go a little bit lighter, but I had to do my job because it really is great for the body. So doing the massaging, I'm literally using the heels of my hands and I'm going in and I'm manipulating the breast tissue and I'm massaging it because that's what's going to keep it soft, and it does not feel good doing that. That hurts. So when you think massaging of the breast, you think that sounds erotic or anything like that or enjoyable. It's not. It hurts. So it's really sore, but I'm healing well. I have stitching right here. I'm not going to pull my bra up and show you guys that. It's too much information, but it feels better. It's going. My arm is going down like normal, and it feels just like this one. This one is just still a little bit swollen. I'm sometimes using an ice pack to help with the swelling. And I took all of my antibiotics. I took the muscle relaxers. I took one for a couple of days, but I didn't take any more after that. I just don't really like to depend on things like that. And I didn't take any of the painkillers that they prescribed. I didn't even fill that prescription. I just took some Motrin. So I'm saying all that to say that it wasn't so painful that I was just like out of it and I can't take the pain. It was just a little bit of soreness and, uncomfortable moments. And I was able to go back to work the next day. So I went back to work the next day. I'm an esthetician. So my job, even though I work hard, it's not strenuous work. So I was able to work like normal and and I did really well, and I was actually busy that week. So I'm busy every week, it seems like, especially now, but it didn't hold me back. I didn't have to stop working or say, to my clients, hey, I'm going to need to reschedule people and see them another time. I was able to work as normal, and I'm still doing that. So everything is doing good. I'm really happy with the result. And he said that as long as things continue to go well, having the implants replaced is not a necessity, like I told you guys earlier in the video. So I'm not sure if that's something that I will need to get done, in the next couple of years. But if I want to do something, maybe I might do something before I turn 50 or 60. I don't know. We'll just see how life goes. But for now, things are doing well. And I'm really, really happy that I went in and got it done. And sometimes you have something done with one person and then you decide to go with somebody else. It's not a knock on the other person. I just felt more comfortable going to the surgeon that I went to this time. And also, it didn't hurt that he had a surgical center in his practice, so I didn't have to go into the hospital. And with everything going on now with COVID and all of those different things, I'm trying to avoid hospitals at all costs. All right, so you may just be wondering, how do you prevent a capsule or capsular contraction from happening? Or if you've had it before, like I have had it and had it removed, how do you prevent it from happening again? Here's the thing, like I said, it is a very low incidence of people who get breast augmentations that get this the scar tissue built up. But there are some ways that you can try to prevent it. And like my surgeon said, massage is really, really important. Even though it's hurting me, it's to do it. When I'm doing it, it's not very comfortable. And when I say hurting, as I'm doing it, I'm just like, ouch, I'm not enjoying it, but I'm going through it because I want to do all that I can to try to prevent that from happening again. So what is recommended is to continue to incorporate massage into your routine of taking care of yourself. The same way, if you're doing self breast examinations, when you go around the breast and you're using the pads of your fingers to go around. I guess I should do it with my robe off, I guess. And, you're going around the breast. When you do that self-breast examination, you're not just like circling it. You're going into your breasts to do that. So you want to do the same thing with your breasts after you've had the procedures done, whether you've had a capsule removed or you haven't had to do that and you just had a breast augmentation, you want to continue to incorporate massage into your self care routine. And so using the pads of your fingers, very, using strength, I should say. I don't want to say force, but not just circling it like you're rubbing the skin, but going into that breast and into the muscle, because it's all about manipulating the muscles, is going to help you to prevent possible capsules and scar tissue being formed around that implant. The other thing to help prevent capsules from forming, it's recommended that you get the implants placed under the muscle. Although, like I said, my implants were already placed under the muscle before, there is a possibility that the implant that the surgeon that previously did my procedure, there may have been a biofilm over the implant that was placed. And what that kind of means is, it doesn't mean that it was dirty. It just means that there was something that may have been on the implant. And because the implant is now placed in the body has no way of cleaning that off. The body is going to try to protect itself. And so a capsule or scar tissue is formed around that implant to prevent anything health-wise from happening to your body. And it's similar to when you go and get your teeth cleaned, and the film that's on your teeth, the dentist is cleaning that film off, and they're cleaning your teeth, they're scraping, they're doing all of those different things, and then they're, using polishing methods and fluoride to clean your teeth, and you're going in to get your teeth cleaned every 6 months. Recommended. You're not going in to get your implants clean. Your implants are in your body. And so it's, like I said, similar. It's not the same thing, so I don't want you guys to think that I'm equating breast implants to getting your teeth clean. In your teeth, but it's what that kind of is, the biofilm. Again, I'm no medical expert. I'm just somebody that is explaining to you what I've been through and what has been explained to me. So ways, again, you can help prevent it is, one, just really taking care of yourself. In a part of your self-care routine, make sure that you are massaging your breasts on a regular basis. And it's also recommended to have the breast implants placed under the muscle, because when you are massaging, you're massaging the muscles and you're manipulating the muscles, and you're helping that blood to flow, and that can possibly help to prevent the capsule or the scar tissue from forming. Another thing you can do, it's not something that I'm obviously wearing right now, but to wear garments that are going to help compress as often as you possibly can. So wearing a compression garment, wearing a bra that is going to help to compress the breast, and I'll put some link to those in the description box that I recommend. I'm just not wearing right now. What I like about them is that you put them on and they connect and hook in the front. So this is just a bra that I just kind of slipped over. This isn't anything that I have to hook from the back. There are no hooks in this bra, so it's pretty simple to put on, but there's no compression with it. There's a little bit of spandex or lycra in it, but you want something that's going to really help to compress and help to pull those breasts together. And when it does that, it's pulling them in, which is, one of the issues I had before, is it was really bulbous over here, and it was forming to the point where it was kind of going under my arm and over to the side, and I don't have that issue anymore, so it feels much better. But wearing a compression bra or a compression garment over your bra is going to be something that's going to be beneficial. So I'm going to put some links to the types that I recommend in the description box, and hopefully I can put a pinned comment in there. I've been having some issues with pinning my comments, so hopefully by the time you watch this video, there will be a pinned comment, and I'll have some links to those in the pinned comment as well, but definitely in the description box. So I hope that this video has helped you And if you know somebody that's having these issues, please share it with them. If you know someone who is going to have a breast augmentation, please share this so it can possibly help you to prevent having the issue of having a capsulotomy, having, to deal with scar tissue. Again, there's no guarantees in life. You could be just as carefree and loose and had your breasts, done and never have done any of the things that I shared with you and never had an issue with scar tissue being built up. Well, amazing. That's great. That's good for you. But I say it doesn't hurt to try to help to prevent, because you just never really know. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time, because I know this video is a bit long, but again, I didn't want to do a lot of different videos, and I may break this up into some smaller videos later, but I just wanted to go ahead and get this video done and share my experience. It's been a couple of weeks since I had it done, and I'm feeling really, really great. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the Minister of Beauty, and I am here to share the Bible. That's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment. Until next time, have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day.